I was literally about to say we meet again, old friend. Turn around. I'll show him who's grumpy. Tough choices. Real tough choices. Let's see, our two options are a dingy basement. I walked my happy ass into that one, didn't I?
Yeah!
Hello, and welcome back to another fabulous and wonderful episode of Disney Dreamlight Valley. Now, today's fabulous and wonderful episode, we are doing a valley tour. Yes, sirree. We are doing one of two valley tours today, and this one is a very simple but fun valley tour. I am basically showing off all the little details I've added since last year. I went very themey on a lot of the sections, I'm gonna be honest. When it came to like the Forgotten Hollows, I went more Nightmare Before Christmas. With the Glazers Trust, of course, we stuck with nothing but the theme park theme, but we'll get there when we get there. Hopefully y'all enjoy the tour. Like I said, this is one of two. We have the island tour coming up soon. I got to finish it up, so give me about another week, maybe a week and a half at the most, but I will get that out to you guys. I promise. But before we get this started, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, hit that notification bell, because you never know what's going to happen here. Trust me, I never know, especially if you love Disney Dreamlight Valley content or any of the other content I put out there. That is a story for another day, so let's go ahead, hop straight into this tour, and let's start with right here in the Forgotten Valley. So like I said, guys, we're going to start here at the Forgotten Lands, but before we get started, as always, I bring a little companion with me, and today I decided Remy. He's cute, it's adorable, and I haven't hung out with him in a while, so why not? So let us carry on with the start of our tour. And nothing says to start like the beautiful entrance right here. So, hands down, one of my favorite pieces I got from Jack during his missions. It's super cute, fits the theming extremely well, and it's a nice little entrance piece, I'm not gonna lie. Ended up just adding a little graveyard right here in front of the Tower of Terror, you know, to try to make it kind of more spooky and everything. Ended up turning this into more of like a entrance walkway to the Tower of Terror with the whale and Goofy's stall here. Added, of course, all the candy cane trees, of course, the beautiful little toy choo-choo set around the fountain. I thought that was very, very cute. I like how it kind of spread things out a little bit so it feels more like a town square than what it was before. Because I want to say before, it felt a little crowded. I'm not going to lie. I didn't really like it because it still felt empty, but big, but crowded at the same time, if that makes any sense. Over here, I don't think I've really done too much, but added some rugs. Of course, I changed some of the stuff around a little bit, meaning the houses, a couple of the bushes. You know, didn't really change my yard because I liked what I have up there. Granted, though, I probably should add more of my little companions out. I thought I had some more, but I guess because I've been taking so many pictures and rotating through them. Oof. Over here we had this cute little section with the Christmas tree and the sled, you know, something Jack would be interested in, you know, kind of get the town ready for Christmas itself. Back here we have the mayor's car, and we also made this area open up more into like a wooded area, you know, so I can also get more dark wood, because I was having problems with that for a minute. Like, they just were not spawning. I'm not even gonna lie, they just were not spawning in. I think it's just because I didn't have that much trees. Over here is our purgatory section. I don't think I've really done anything over here. This has been pretty much left alone in its still creepy format. So, over here we ended up moving the holiday tree, made it more woodsy and stuff. Kind of give that whole wood vibe in the movie where Jack finds the door. That's kind of what I was going for. We moved the hill over here. And the pumpkin patch as well. I thought this would be super cute, mainly for when I'm doing intros in front of Jack's house, and I'll show y'all in a minute when I get over there. Then, of course, we have this cute little seating area, just another little entrance for just another little seating area. Then over here we have Fairy Godmother's house with all her pumpkins, and she shares it, of course, with the Pumpkin King himself, Jack. And then Jack's got his little area where he's studying Christmas. And as you can see, when sitting down and doing one of my intros, it actually looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty cool. But yeah, as you can see, I added more Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. It's only Fairy Godmother and Jack over here now. Maybe I might move Sully and Mike over here because they are considered monsters. So that might be a fun idea. I don't know. We'll have to see how big their houses are, if they're sharing a house, and where's that all going. But yeah, I like the little added details with the Christmas toys. Of course, I've added some of the more of the pumpkin furniture I've slowly been grabbing over the period of a few weeks. But yeah, hands down, I think this is a beautiful section. I like what I've done with it, just adding more Christmas vibes to it. It feels like Jack himself wants to celebrate Christmas, so he brought it to his world. And I absolutely love the idea, like straight up. It's one of my favorite ideas I've ran with. I cannot wait to see how I can expand more on this, but you know, we'll get there when we get there. But let's go ahead and move on to the Sunlit Plateau. Ain't much over there, but what I've done, it's kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. So over here at the Sunlit Plateau area, like I said, I haven't really done too terribly much to it. I've added more details than anything else, maybe moved a house over. But other than that, really haven't done too crazy decorating to it. I mainly let this one kind of bare a little bit because it gives me more room to develop in the future if in case I want to add like a new section or some more houses or something. But yeah, haven't really done too terribly much to it, but I think it's still cute. So let's go ahead and check out the little details I've added. Now, sadly, I haven't really added anything over here. There hasn't been really anything to add to my creepy pathway, except for Jack's skinny little ass. Hi, Jack. Over here, this is still the same. It's still my cute little rainforest theme area. Ended up adding the pillar. I thought this was a cute filler piece to add right here. And here's the Mickey Minnie Goofy courtyard. Still simple and cute, very, very nice. But the only thing I've added over here is the garden. I moved it from Wally's section because I moved Wally to the island to be close to Eve. So they ended up getting the remains of the garden, which I thought were super, super cute. I thought in the end that if anyone deserved the garden, it was going to be Mickey and Minnie, since they're the main gardeners next to Wally that I have. Over here we added the fairy house. I haven't done anything too crazy over here, but I don't have much kind of flower furniture, to be perfectly honest. But I think what I did over here is cute. Added these colorful blue and pink lights. The little pathway back here, just so I could still, you know, get my rock. Got the fig mig plant and just a little bed to hang out in. Nothing too fancy, but I think it's a cute little add-on. And then over here with Donald's house, I ended up just giving him some more nicer furniture, you know, a few little extra details such as the boxes and stuff like that. But yeah, overall, I think what I've done over here with the detail adding, mainly just the garden details and some of the furniture pieces for Donald, I think really just kind of bring in the area. Like I said, there's plenty of room to work with. Hopefully, in the future, there'll be some like cool kick-ass house or something I can add. Maybe add a killer section over here. I mean, how I've heard...
Mother knows best. Don't forget, dear.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mother Gothel. I've heard Daisy's supposed to come, so maybe I can add Daisy's house over here or something, but we're going to have to see what the future holds. But why don't we go ahead and move on to our next section, which is going to be the plaza. So like Sunlit Plateau, I really haven't done too much over here except added a few little details, so why don't I go ahead and show it off to you guys. So Remy's house is still the same. It's still super cute, adorable. He's got all his trees. I 100% don't want to move his house. I think it fits well here at the plaza.
You'd best remember that.
We ended up moving the pillar and the tree over here. Kind of added some bushes and a little seating area. Kind of make it feel more like a park to a small degree. Over here is my little hangout section that I ended up making. I think the only thing I've really added over here is the time bending table. I think an extra chest. Everything else is still what I've added. And oh, come on, Rain. Oh, why am I doing that? Boop. Oh, at least it's a light drizzle. We added this over here. It's just a cute little entrance walking in. Figure it was more seasonal, but I kind of like it. I think it's really cute over here. This is where I did most of the big changes at. Is you remember I had a bar back here, but I'm gonna be honest, I put it there as a placeholder because I didn't know what else to add there. Wound up making this little hangout section with the fish tank. I think this actually is much better than what I originally had here. It goes well with the section, especially with all the white. Like straight up, like the amount of white I have over here is very blinding, but it goes well. The library is still the same. It's super, super cute. Still one of my favorite little areas to hang out in. Like straight up. I'm very proud of my little library section I've crafted. Again, very surprised. I never caught on to the fact that Merlin's house was considered a library. Like I feel silly about that. We still have our little Photoshop area we can do if you want to come in, take some photos with whoever, and have whatever background you want. Over here, I ended up adding the multiplayer teleporting thing over here. I thought this would be a cute little welcome center. Yeah, it was adorable. I like it. And then, of course, we got Remy's place. No, Eric, the rain's not that bad. And again, with Remy's place, haven't done anything to it. It's still this fancy little restaurant. It's super cute. Yeah, I don't see me changing much over here, to be perfectly honest, because everything just fits so well. But I see myself not changing much of anything in my valley for at least the next 6 to 8 months, because I've done a lot of decorating here, and I would like to focus on, the aisle, and then maybe something else in the future. They add more content with another little island or something. I don't know. You know how Disney can be. But yeah, I absolutely think the little details I've added over here is super, super cute. So let's go ahead and move on to the next section, because I could gush about the plaza all damn day, but I don't think we all want to sit there and hear this. So let's go ahead and move on to the next section, which would be the peaceful meadow. Now with the meadow, I've added not just a few little details, but I also moved a few houses over here too. So let's show off the details, and I'll show you who we moved over. So this is basically still the same. It's still my cute little park area. I still think this is absolutely adorable. I love it. I love it. I was impressed about how simple but yet cute this is. It was so cute and simple that I ended up adding to it over here with this little detail. I thought this was super, super cute, and I love the fountain back here. The way that it perfectly goes over the lion statue is absolutely beautiful. But yeah, I thought this was a cute add-on to the park idea. Add some picnic tables over here, some gardens, more stalls and stuff. But yeah, I think this really is just a cute section, especially with this house over here, which is the mushroom house. Wound up just putting another little hangout side garden thing. Nothing too fancy. I really wish I had more flower stuff to work with, straight up. Some more flower furniture would be really, really cute. But I work with what I got, and I like this. I like this. Of course, Simba and Nala's house still the same. They got a beautiful yard that I absolutely adore, straight up. No offense, Scar. They got a fabulous yard. Don't get me wrong, his yard is cool too. Let me show that to y'all. Because I've added a lot to everybody's houses over here. With Scar, he now has a beautiful yard, a little seating area. We have a cooking station, and these cute little waterfall features. Definitely feels like his house for sure. Then over here we move Gaston, and I like this. I thought this was a cute idea, especially since he likes to work out and everything. I thought a little gym yard would definitely fit him. Overall, I think it was a good idea to move him over here. Originally, I planned on putting him in the Valor, but about halfway through that idea, I was like, no. I have a villain corner for a reason. Let's use it. So yes, he is our new resident to our villain corner. And then we move Ursula's house over on this side of the pond. Ended up putting her lovely throne. We still have our theater where she puts on her shows, and of course the sexy broom who takes the tickets. And her little yard. And then of course we just add a few filler bushes here. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, no, absolutely love what I've done over here. Adding a villain section was a good idea, and I cannot wait to add some more to it because Gaston's house is cute. I love what I've done with Ursula's house and Scar's. I can't wait to see who else I can put over here and what kind of yard I can give them. And then maybe, just maybe, if more villains show up than what I have, maybe I can make the entire meadow section just for them, and then move Simba and Nala over somewhere else. And maybe the Mushroom House? I don't know. That's definitely in the future. We'll have to see. But yeah, the little details here are cute. The new houses I've added are super cute. Everything I've done over here is like one of my favorite things I've added. So yeah, this section over here is one of my favorite sections I have added to. But yeah, as much as I love this section, let's go ahead carry on to our next section, which is the Glades of Trust. And I'll say it once, I'll say it again, we just added more details. So over here at the Glades of Trust, of course, is our epic theme park. Now, like I said, I haven't really done too much over here. Everything's still roughly about the same. We got our Figment entrance over here, our party section for the birthday kids. We have our little comedy section, which I still love this. It's a pain because of the rug trying to take pictures around here, but absolutely love this little section because of this rug. Ended up, I want to say, changing out the fencing around here. I originally had the basic white fencing, and I added the bamboo one instead. I thought it was really cute over here, to be honest. Ended up moving the house around because originally I had the back end facing outwards. I don't know why. I thought originally I turned it around, but I only caught it after I took a picture to submit for a challenge last year. That's when I realized it and went, whoops, might want to turn that around. We still have our little theme park ride area, which is Woody's Carousel, the Dumbo ride, our little teapot, a concession stand. Now this is where I did some of the bigger changes at. We ended up adding the Pizza Planet over here since that showed up in the store a few weeks back. Moved the Ferris wheel back over here in the back. And I'm gonna be honest, I like switching everything around with the Ferris wheel and the water tower and putting Pizza Planet back here. It feels a lot better back here. I don't know why. My original setup, I didn't like it. I couldn't put my finger on it. I wasn't satisfied with it, but I am glad I decided to change and move stuff around because this feels so much better to me. So much better. We still have our up balloon and my little arcade section. Absolutely love this, like straight up. I thought this was like a cute idea. Definitely feels very Disney, like I'm not even gonna lie. And then of course our pillar. The other thing I've added is of course over here. I forgot to make a mention, I changed out the fencing back there where the rides are at. Instead of having more white fence, these are now the iron black ones. And I filled it out over here as well. We gave, I think, a bit more bushes to kind of fill this section out. We moved the well over here because I think I originally had it over here or something. And then we added this little eatery over here. But yeah, overall, love the little details I've added. Mainly, it was just the Pizza Planet, moving the water tower and Ferris wheel around. Everything else is basically where I placed it months ago. Haven't really changed too much to it. But yeah, I think this is super cute. I hope there's more I could definitely add to this section because I love my little theme park area. It's so cute and original. Like, I get it. We all have the little theme park areas. So how original can you be? But I mean, you can always theme the theme parks to more than just Disney. Like you can have any theme you want as long as you have the right furniture pieces. You know what I mean? But yeah, hopefully maybe we'll get some more rides. Maybe we'll get like a cool statue or something. Oh, I don't know. We'll have to see what the future holds. But why don't we go ahead, carry on to our next section, which is of course, is our dazzling beach. So over here at the Dazzling Beach, just like the meadow, we ended up adding more than just a few little details over here. We ended up moving Maui's house and Moana's house, so that freed up a lot of space. We expanded on Stitch's house, and we tweaked Eric's yard just a little bit. We ended up moving the beach house down. It's all super cute, so why don't we go ahead and take a look at it. So like I said, I tweaked Eric's house a little bit. We now have this kind of closed off instead of expanding out since we moved Eric's ship. We moved Ariel's house further up instead of having it pushed back because now I feel like this is like a conjoined yard, which I absolutely love this. Like 100% it's one of my favorite little areas over here because it's so beautiful and it feels like it belongs in the Little Mermaid movie. I am not even gonna lie about that. Eric's side yard's still the same, the pillar's still the same. This is what I did to Stitch's house. I expanded it by giving him, let's see, we got that little seating area, this little seating area, and of course a little workbench where he can work on his little spaceship. We have the lifeguard tower that kind of looks out into the ocean and looks out towards Pirate Island over here, which we all have a Pirate Island, but you gotta admit, it looks great, especially next to Skull Rock. Like, it fits very well. I see why a lot of people have a Pirate Island. I love it. Maybe one of these days we'll be able to add Jack Sparrow so I can have a ultimate Pirate Island or something like that. Ended up changing, I think, the fencing around here. This is still simple and cute, adorable. Oh, and I also swapped the furniture around a little bit. It was on the left, now it's on the right. This is still the same. Absolutely love this ever since I crafted it months ago. It's still the same. Not gonna change it. I mean, seriously, look how clean that is. Like, this is not even the pathway with the border on it, and it's still so clean. Absolutely love it. Over here, this is where I moved out the hangout section, I do believe, because originally I had it around here. Yeah, I had it back here. I had to remember. It's been a while since I thought back how much I've changed this, especially hanging out on the island. But yeah, it was over here, but we moved it over here, give it like a more beach house, campy vibe, you know, so people can all hang out and, you know, light a fire, eat and stuff. Just another little cute yard. I like what I've done with the beach house, moving it over here. It definitely opens it up. This pathway is nice, like, it's beautiful. I wasn't sure how this was going to look, but I love the color with the sand. Absolutely. Moved Moana's little fish shop over here. I thought that it was just something to fill out this area, because I don't really have much over here besides this, which still is the same. Haven't done much to this, or anything to that really. And same thing with this. It's still the same cute little hangout. I don't know. I'd like a tourist area. It feels very touristy, something like a tourist to come sit down, take pictures at, you know, hang out with, maybe propose to. I don't know. But yeah, absolutely love the extra details I've added, but I also love the fact that I was able to expand on Stitch's house and move the beach house down and expand on that. Because I still have some real estate to work with if I ever want to add some more houses over here. But yeah, absolutely love the beach. It still keeps that beachy theme that I always love, and just the little details. The little details is what really makes this area just stand out. But hell, I say that about every section because this particular biome tour is about the details. I've added the little details. They kind of spread things out, fill things in, and I think it's turning out fabulously as always. But why don't we go ahead and move over to the Forest of Valor now. So over here at the Forest of Valor, I have changed a lot. About 80% I have changed. I'm not even gonna lie about that. I've kept mainly the back end, but everything up front and over by Elsa's house is 100% changed. Let me show it to you. So the crafting station is still here. I like it right here by the entrance. I haven't changed that. But I have changed Belle and Beast's house. I moved their house from up here to further back and extended their yard and gave them this massive front yard to work with. Absolutely love everything from the romantic dinner. That is super cute. That was a really fun mission. I'm not even gonna lie. That was a super fun mission. We had the beautiful fountain area, a little area dedicated to Lumiere, Cosworth, and of course the rose. Belle's got to have her little reading section underneath the cute glowing tree. And then, of course, the gazebo with the mirror. Super cute little section. Feels like Beauty and the Beast. It belongs to the world of Beauty and the Beast. Absolutely love what I've done with this yard, though. Like, 100%. They deserved a beautiful, fantastic yard, and I think I delivered on that. 100%. Now, my flower garden over here is still the same. I've added, I think, just this one flower, but everything else is basically the same.
Never turn your
Absolutely
back
love
on
this
me.
section, though. I cannot wait to add some more flower furniture pieces, which, again, guys, I would love more flower furniture pieces. Like, Dev Team, listen to me. Flower pieces. Definitely could go a long way when it comes to theming for gardening ideas and stuff like that. Just saying. Anyway. Cinderella's little section is still the same. We have her carrots, the benches, the well, her little fancy dinner area. Absolutely think this is so romantic. Kristoff and Goofy stalls are still here. The rustic clock tower. I kept it here because it still gives me that little park vibe I absolutely love, like a little town center park vibe. And it's lovely. It's lovely. The well's still the same. The fencing's still the same. Over here is where a lot has changed. So, as you can see, I brought some more stuff over from the aisle. We gave myself a little cooking area because I've noticed that there was a few areas in my valley where I didn't have either a crafting station and or a cooking station. And it does help having something nearby just in case. It's always safe to have a few stoves and crafting stations just laying around. Ended up adding this beautiful little centerpiece right here. I thought this was super cute. Still fits in with the blue in the background to Elsa's house. Added, of course, the hourglass. And this, for some reason, to me, it fits. I don't know why. I think it's the color scheme going on, but I like it. Added, of course, the two cottage houses over here and gave them some cute little yards, you know, something simple, basic, and adorable. Also kept things kind of airy. You notice that about a lot of the areas. Like I said, I still want a room for things to breathe so flowers and sticks and stuff can spawn in, but also areas where I can work on, you know, adding new sections, new houses and stuff like that. But yeah, cute little backyard. And then over here is Elsa's house. As you notice, I moved Anna's house. I moved her to the Frosties. I moved her over to the Frosties Heights. I think y'all gonna absolutely love what I've done over there. But here is still super cute. I gave her those adorable little archways, a little shrine, or I don't know, shrine sounds a little morbid because Anna's not dead, but, you know, still something she can look to and be like, oh, I'm thinking of you, Anna. A little tea area where she can sit down with her snowman and drink tea and stuff like that. This is her lovely little entrance. I think a lot of us have done something similar to this, but, you know, I like it. I like it. I like the symmetry I got, and the fountain is super cute, especially with this rug. But yeah, absolutely love what I've done here. Like I said, I've changed about 80% of what I originally had. Mainly, it was changing stuff around Elsa's house in that section. And I originally was going to put Gaston here, but halfway through, I decided it would just be best to move him to the villain area and just kind of open this up for some more fun houses. And I think overall, this still fits the theming I like over here, which is kind of like a town center thing. Kind of like a small town area. Absolutely love the details I've added. Changing Belle and Beast's house was a good decision, I want to say. The color is still nice. The details are still nice. Everything is absolutely lovely. But why don't we go ahead and move on to the last biome on our tour, and that is the Frosty Heights. So over here at the Frosty Heights, just like the Forest of Valor, I changed a lot of this. I'm gonna say about 70%, not the 80 like in Forest of Valor, but about 70% here I've changed. I had so much room to work with, especially on the right side, that I didn't know what to originally do with it until I started getting these really fabulous houses, and then it slowly started being pieced together in my mind. Absolutely love what I've done here, not only adding the few extra little details and moving some stuff around, but these houses and the yards are absolutely fabulous. So let's start here at the entrance. I moved the pillar here. I thought this was super cute. Have a little seating area back here as well. We have my snowman coffee shop. This is basically still the same. It's still just a simple little setup. Over here is where I've done majority of the changing. We got Anna's house with this lovely section of her yard, a little seating area. We have the Dream Castle, which superb over here because of all the glowing lights. A few snowmen, a few reindeers. We had the ice skating ring over here as well. I want to say, this little area, Anna and the Dream Castle's house, their yard is super cute. They share in a joint yard together because I couldn't just separate their yards. I don't know why. Mainly, I think it's because of the pond right here. I just had to combine the yards together to make it look like one big ass yard they share. And I love it. I do. I love it. I love the fencing, especially the Christmas, the candy cane fencing, the candy cane lights. Super cute. Everything we got from this last star path is just absolutely adorable and fits so well over here. I moved this around a little bit. Icy Castle's still the same spot, but this has changed, so I moved it from over there by the bridge and just gave it its own little section with this cute rug to tie it in. The snowman area is still the same. I just moved some furniture around, so it's more, like a spa area over here. Super cute. And then, of course, the igloos and the snowman houses are still the same. Overall, like I said, about 70% of it, I have definitely changed up for sure. I love mainly what I've added over here by Anna's house and with the Dream Castle. I think this yard is fabulous as always. I wish I really had some more like actual villager houses I could stick over here besides just my Dream Castle and the Icy Castle. But it still fits very well up here. I like the theming up here. I think everything is cohesive and looks extremely well. Absolutely love, without a doubt, love this section now. Like, don't get me wrong. What I had originally, like I said, was super cute, but it was tiny. And that's been my problem with working with the Frosty area, is that everything has just never been filled out to my standards. And I think it's just because I didn't really have much furniture to work with, but because of the Star Path and some of the newer stuff we've gotten, I now have more furniture and ideas that I have been able to fill out this entire area, which I absolutely love. Like, hands down, this is super cute. But sadly, guys, this is our last biome on this fabulous tour, so why don't we go ahead, head to the plaza, and wrap this tour video up. Sadly, guys, this is the end of our tour video. I hope everybody who has watched, is watching, will watch. I hope you enjoy. I hope everybody has a fantastic and a wonderful night. And guys, like I said, this was all about the details. A lot of this stuff I've already done beforehand. A few, what was it? Like a few months back. I want to say about 2 or 3 months back. I did majority of this. What I've shown off today is mainly just some extra details, especially moving stuff around with the new island being added and everything. So yeah, this one is all about the details, and I do believe this will probably be the last Valley tour video I have for a while. I want to say give it about 6 to 8 months, maybe a little bit more. We'll just have to see how much gets added throughout the rest of the year and see if I end up changing too much stuff very dramatically, or if I'm satisfied with what it looks like at this current moment. I have no idea, but if y'all are interested to see what it originally looked like before I added all these extra details, I will be leaving a link in the description below if y'all want to totally check that out. It was a fun Valley tour video, and actually one of the hottest Valley tour videos I've done to date so far. So absolutely love it, and y'all would totally check that out. But like I said, this would probably be the last time for just a little while. Now keep an eye out though for the island tour videos, because that will be coming soon within the next, hopefully, week or so. I'm going to try to get it done before the update comes out. But right now, my time is basically split between Poppy Playtime and this right here. So we'll just have to see how everything plays out. But that is a story for another day. So until then, my friends, y'all take care. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Hit that notification bell because you never know what's going to happen here. Trust me, I never know.